Welcome back. This segment is on the limbic system, which sits gently on top of the reptilian brain and consists of several structures, of which we will deal with two. The hypothalamus lives within the limbic system, and this is where the cascade of chemicals and hormones is initiated, the biological response. And secondly, the limbic system's ability to create memories based on life experiences. When we're children, we don't have access to our neocortex before the age of 7 or 8 years old. And so all of our life experiences, whether they're dysfunctional or joyful, are processed through the limbic brain, and the limbic brain creates a memory of that. So how it happens, where it messes us up, if I compare the limbic brain to a cracked DJ, then we can understand that these emotional patterns are created like a record, and when the record's done, it's filed in our memory bank. So here's an example. I'm 2, I'm at my birthday party, and my mom is lighting the candles, and all my family's around. And as she lights the candle, everybody starts to sing, and it's really loud, and it startles me, and I kind of get stunned. And one of my cousins laughs and says, "She's not very smart. She doesn't know how to blow out the candles." Well, the startling with the noise is one thing. And the second thing is that the DJ makes a record that I'm not very smart. I don't know how to blow out my candles. And it creates that record and it files it away in my memory bank. And that will come back into my consciousness when possibly a candle's lit, possibly whenever there's somebody singing happy birthday, whenever there's a loud gathering and there's noise in the room. We never know what's going to trigger it, but it'll come back and I won't feel very smart. So just like the ruts of a road can get deeply ingrained, so can this pattern if it's allowed to come out a lot. We begin to believe the limbic brain. But what we have to really remember is the limbic brain is wrong 80% of the time because it didn't have the rational neocortex to make sense of the situation logically. So when things are taken in by our senses, they're rooted through the limbic system, which assigns a meaning to it, resulting in many errors. It often is connected to a dysfunctional childhood experience, and this results in many people suffering from low self-esteem, low self-worth, the ability to give and receive love, or to feel that we belong. In some cases, it sets us up for a lifelong feeling that we're not safe, that we're not secure in our world, and that we're at risk. So whenever these behaviors are coming up unconsciously, they happen quickly, and our behavior is reactive, and that's when we can tell that we're in either the limbic or the reptilian brain. If you recognize the pattern, we can begin to interrupt the message and create new positive meanings for old stimulus. And this is where it's a life changer. We have control of our thought processes because as adults, we have a magnificent brain that we can retrain and make our lives better. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about the neocortex in the next session.